Okay, due to Curtis's cutting back, there will be zero butt chugging in this episode.
Hey! Slow down! This is a neighborhood!
So do you guys want it in the can or do you want it right here? Come on, guys! Really?
Tell me why do I go out at night? I don't even like to fight.
This is Adios, Pantalones with Ice Cold Domestic. Raw & Sons is the brewer, and it is Texas.
Yeah,
We've done a Raw Sons, and Nikki brought this one. Everybody, this is Nikki, the 5th member of Ice Cold Domestic. She's doing her residency with us here at the Ice Cold Domestic Bat Cave.
Which is an undisclosed location.
We are ecstatic to have
Barstool.
her, and she
The
brought
Barstool,
beer with her. So we're gonna do these beers with her, and she's gonna stay as long as she wants to, or as long
Until
as we
they
keep the
send
doors
the ransom
locked.
money.
Right, until they send the ransom money.
I bet we can get twice as much for her as we got for Jimmy.
Oh.
Yeah, we probably get a whole Tootsie Roll.
We're still waiting for our change, by the way, for Jimmy.
Who
So it's
wants to start?
It's
You
Raw
wanna
and
start?
Sons, Adios, Pantalones, and they're out of Fort Worth,
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
We've done Raw and Sons
What
before.
style of beer is this one, Curtis?
Pale
I don't know,
ale.
but it looks like
Wait.
fun.
It's Cerveza de Sesión, beer with lime.
Oh,
lemon,
it's a Mexican session beer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
beer with lemon and lime.
Yeah.
12 ounces, 4.5% alcohol by volume. So this one's gonna be weird.
So this is gonna be in line with like your Bud Light limes and your Land Sharks and your Coronas and things of that nature.
Well, let's crack it, Curtis. And see.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's going to taste kind of like Dos Equis, because my sister drinks Dos Equis dressed, and she puts salt around the rim and then puts
I really
lime in it.
really love the amber Dos Equis a lot.
Nice pop.
It's delicious.
I wanted to say, this came to mind the other day, that we do these beer tastings and stuff. We're not getting drunk. We make sure everybody drives home safely. So
Yeah.
drink responsible, all that good stuff.
Totally.
Just
Do
that out
it without pants, so it's
Friends
more fun.
don't
Without
let friends do
pants.
stupid shit.
Yeah,
Adios, Pantalones.
unless they take pictures, but yeah. So, oh wow, that smells like the piss I took this morning. So, if you get up in the morning and you hadn't pissed all night, and you're holding it from the night, that's about what I mean.
Give
I'm not- it
yourself
don't
a
taste
swing.
yeah, it don't taste that way. Probably it even looks that
Oh,
way.
it looks heavy.
Oh, gosh.
It looks fluorescent.
You did a long pour for
I'm curious.
for recycled piss.
I'm curious. Hopefully, if you
Adios,
ain't got enough, put some of this in there.
Pantalones.
If there's
All
not
right.
enough to go
Well, we
around.
gotta save some for Mickey here.
Yeah. Here.
Oh
Took
Jesus!
Make
Took
sure
about
she's
half
got
what
plenty.
was left.
What's funny is Curtis isn't lying.
See, it's morning piss.
I don't think it's that bad
Well, the first crack, I mean, it's aired out a little bit now.
when you first.
And I don't think my piss is that bad. I mean,
All right.
kinda
Well,
awful.
maybe you're pissed.
right? It's kind of
This
Your kidneys
smells
must work
like
better than ours.
Right.
the next morning after we all went out, and I've been drinking
Yeah,
pictures.
it's kind of like
Yeah.
Heroes
Jim-
and Tacos.
Yeah, a good draft
Yeah.
piss is what.
Yeah, good job.
I think
Chris.
Jimmy should do the honors on this
Yeah.
one.
You can smell a lot.
Either
of
heroes or shooters.
Sans pants.
Pantalones.
Adios,
It's better than I
Pantalones.
thought it was going to be. I mean,
Holy
I
shit.
guess Curtis's piss tastes good. I've had a lot.
So we've heard from
The-
many.
The darker stuff that we tried earlier, I didn't like. I like this better than those, but it's not one of my favorites.
Just to note, that's the
Oh, wow.
first beer that he had like a smile after the taste, except for the Trooper.
Trooper beer.
He actually was a little giddy. Anything else?
Trooper was
So you
good
got
beer.
seven?
It was
That's
good
all I
beer.
gotta say about it.
All right.
I love beer.
Now that we've had a couple since then, I gotta tell you, the Trooper was damn good beer.
Oh wow,
What you got, Curtis? I know, right?
that's good. But there's an after. Hang on.
Hang on, hold that thought for
Is
the
it the
aftertaste.
lemon, the lime, or something else?
No, you
Yes.
get the lemon and the lime right out the box.
Yeah,
But
the
there's a
the
little
lemon
bit
and
of-
lime are in
You've
the
already
front
put
of it.
There's a little bit of an unsettling aftertaste there.
Oh yeah, it's very citrusy.
Yeah. You get the lemon and lime right up front, but on the back end there's a little bit of a.
Yeah, it's like, okay, here's a squeeze of lime. swig off a Zima, and then yes, something else.
There's something on the back.
Yeah,
end.
it's almost carbonated tasting.
Yeah.
Well, there's some asparagus in that morning kiss or something. Some egg,
I don't-
a little bit of egg.
I don't get that, but I granted the first crack might have been a little bit more pungent. But
That
yeah,
being said, it's beer. It's not bad.
It's better than it smells.
It
Definitely.
is.
Yeah,
It's definitely
that
better than it
But
smells.
that aftertaste is almost like you ever smelt like sulfur, like a minerally sulfur.
It's like when you chew on aluminum foil.
Exactly. There you go. There's a little bit of a.
The metallic taste.
yeah, metallic. It's a metallic.
Yeah, but different than the metallic
Yes,
metallic.
it is.
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
That being said, Roaring Sons is not. It's not a hit and miss deal. We didn't like the IPAs, but the Santa Claus that we did was really good.
Oh,
Angry Santa was
the
good.
Angry Santa was delicious.
Angry Santa was
You
good.
know, I don't think any of us like. Do you like IPAs?
I don't like IPAs at all.
Yeah, we're not.
You're in the right place.
Everybody that came into style, and everybody was like, "I want what IPA," and I'm like, "Ugh,
Ooh.
no."
I should start bottling my piss and sell it to them.
Well, I'll tell you what, this right here, I would smash a couple of tall boys of this with a plate of fish tacos.
No,
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I could
For
see
the
this with it.
citrus.
Uh-huh.
in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
The citrus is definitely very prominent in the flavor.
I will say
Um,
this.
I think it has I don't think the aftertaste is like. It tastes like you went out to eat.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't classify this as a party beer though.
No,
I think
no,
it's
no.
more of a meal
It's a
beer.
dinner beer. Yeah.
I think it's a
Yeah.
meal beer.
Yeah.
And for Roaring Sons, you got to give it to them because most of the time people say, "Well, this is a different beer," and most of the beers taste a lot alike. So far, every Roaring Sons we've had have been like maybe not dramatically different.
They've been
Notice-
different.
Noticeably different.
Yeah, they
every one of
definitely
them.
are
So
experimental.
go out and try them out because it's a trip. What do you think? Nikki?
I like. I do.
Anything to say?
I agree with that's definitely a dinner beer.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I like some better, but not bad.
What would you if like you had to pick a favorite beer? What would your favorite beer be?
Whenever
Like
we're
what you
out,
go to, yeah.
either I get Bud Light or I get Guinness, and it really depends on how much I've had to eat that day.
Sounds like my wife.
Oh, yeah.
She's Miller Lite or Guinness.
Yeah, I don't mind Miller Lite either.
I'm Jaeger
But-
vodka, so
I like both have their own, like, this is what this tastes like, this is what this tastes like.
You taste those, you know exactly what they are.
Yeah.
That's
Jared, you
for sure.
tend to focus more towards when we're out, like Coors Light. I see you drinking a lot.
yeah.
of Coors Light.
I generally like a very clean beer, and that's what I'm saying. If I can tolerate this, I'm sure most people can. It does have a very citrusy taste,
We just use it on
but-
Scotch.
but I don't. Yeah,
Usually.
the Jameson, yeah, but I don't think it's overpowering at all. We've definitely had some that are overpowering. This one's a clean beer. It hits you a little bit going in with the citrus. The aftertaste is a little bit not as bad as the
IPAs.
Metallica one, and definitely not as bad as an IPA.
Yeah.
I'd have to disagree. The Metallic, I like the aftertaste of Metallic better than I did this one.
Really,
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
Yeah.
Agree with
and
you
that's
there.
why there's different beers for everybody.
Yeah,
That's
so,
right.
You never know.
So, you get in the mood for some really good Mexican food. Order you some fish tacos. Take off your pants and
Underwear's
just go to
optional.
town with some Adios Pantalones.
And I like the pink can though. That's awesome.
The pink
It's
can's cool.
adorable.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yep.
would you call that fuchsia?
Evidently,
That
pink's the
is
new black
definitely-
now, so we're in style.
Tom made a drum set that color at one time.
Yeah, Taylor Hawkins plays one.
So Roaring Sons, check them out,
Roaring
and
Sons.
I think it's 4 thumbs up. 5
Yeah,
thumbs up?
just make it official.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up.
5 thumbs
All
up.
right.
I can hardly bring myself to give any beer a
Yeah.
thumb, but the IPA.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well done, Roaring Sons. So,
Like what you're up to, man. It's good.
yeah,
Check them out.
very cool. Mickey, once again, thank you so much for joining us. This has just been a blast to have you and hang out with you and just have some beer.
Well, thank you guys for
Thank you for bringing the beer. She
I-
brought the beer with
She brought the beer, guys.
herself and the beer with her. That's crazy.
We didn't pay her or nothing.
Nothing.
Really, I bribed them to have me here.
No. Believe
They all
me.
know better.
Believe
They all
me when
know
I
better.
say it's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure. Yeah.
All right, so if
I think we're gonna do this again.
yeah, absolutely. So if you're drinking beer, and we know you are, check out our videos. Click the like and subscribe. Share with your friends, and let us know if there's a specific beer you'd like for us to try and give you our feedback on. We'd be more than happy to do it. So until then,
Also, hang on.
peace out. And this guy.
Also, if you got any pics of you at a local show, watching local bands, supporting local music that you want to post on this page or in this area or whatever, feel free.
Share them on the
Put 'em
ICD
on there,
page.
you know?
We
Yeah,
love
share 'em.
all local music.
Local
All that
music,
stuff. Don't
beer.
send us any dick
Mickey.
pics. We don't.
We love all those things.